It is FA Cup day today as well. We play QPR first, but then we've got Premiership opposition in the FA Cup. Can we get through? Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton. Yes, we have got Premiership opposition in the FA Cup, but first we do play QPR, who are lying right at the very bottom of the table. We've seen this before. We could really mess things up, something horrible. It could just go wrong altogether. And Lundulu has been scoring goals aplenty. We've had 2 months off. The World Cup has been happening, and if we just have a quick look as well, we'll see who's actually won it. Argentina have beaten Portugal in the final with a 2-1 victory, with a 91st minute goal by Guido Rodriguez. Wow, what Cristiano Ronaldo equalising for Portugal, but he scored 108 goals and 200 caps for Portugal. What's his career been like at the minute? Must have 498 from 662. The goals are letting up very, very slightly with Juventus. He's not been scoring as many, but he has been scoring goals. I am tempted, but 575 grand a week, we can't afford that. 4.5 million though, we can afford it if really we want to. But I would like to bring him just to see what happens. I don't care. Just to see if he is. At 37 years old, look at them stats. We can't. You know what? Let's have a go, shall we? Let's offer a contract. Let's make an offer. Let's offer. I don't know, 3 million. Let's see what they say. They want 7.5. It's not going to happen, is it? So we have to try. But yeah, Portugal miss out on the World Cup. Argentina winning it. England, they got knocked out in the second round, but yeah, lost to Spain 3-2. Sterling and Harry Kane. Harry Kane thinking he got us into it, but extra time, Rodrigo scoring the winner on 112 minutes. We have had, like I say, a 2-month break because of the World Cup taking place, as we follow on from the 1-0 loss to Sheffield United. We drew with Middlesbrough, we drew with Forest. 91st minute equaliser for ourselves. 3 goals in the last 3 minutes of the game. Thought we threw it away after equalising, and then Leahy scoring his first goal for the club, which we are going to let go, unfortunately. But we'll see. If there's no takers, then we'll hang on to it. But Leahy is not that bad, but he's 30 years old. He's not worth an awful lot, but he is our third choice left back. We have got quite a few good players that can play in that position at the moment, so it's not all doom and gloom, but he can fit in pretty well. If nobody takes him, then it's fine by us. We had a few friendlies. Everton, more notably, 4-2 loss, but from then on we went on a scoring spree. 8-0 against Ramsbottom, some of the local teams. We're just trying to we're just going to point out a few. Dulu scoring a goal in there. Even Ingram scoring. We are looking for another striker just to back up to Dulu, but none of them forthcoming. We do have picked up one person, which we'll have a look in a second. We beat Zebra under 23s 1-0. Dulu scoring on there. Kaiserslautern again. Dulu scoring there again. Wright Phillips scoring, and under Maggio, which. Wright Phillips. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure who that was for a second, but it's Wright Phillips actually. We've followed that with a TNS battering 4-1. Again, Dulu scoring a hat-trick this time round. Legans, we beat them. Lundulu, yes, you've guessed it, another hat-trick. And Angers scoring. Lundulu again scoring another goal, with Taylor scoring the other one. Which brings us on nicely to the QPR game. And then the FA Cup. We're on a little bit of a run. Can we keep this run going? So we'll. I'm recording this actually on a Sunday, as we're on a little bit of a run. Yes, they're all friendlies. It doesn't really matter. But while we're on a run, I don't particularly want to switch off. And we might actually come away with a victory against Swansea. So Levitt is joining us in the 1st of January. We've got Nathan Tormey. He's there's been a few offers on him. I'm not sure whether to let him go or not. We have got quite a lot of players on the left hand side, but we shall see. But it says Kendra Simmons. This is a young chap we are picking up from Swansea under 23s. Dribbling, finishing, physicals, pace and acceleration look absolutely fantastic. Together with natural fitness, He hasn't established himself as yet, but he does join us. Will be our second choice striker ahead of Ingram. He's an advanced forward as well and can play as a false nine. In fact, he can play pretty much all of them apart from complete forward and trequartista. But apart from that, I'm quite reasonably happy with that steal. He can play shadow striker as well. So if we do have that attacking midfielder role that we have been mixing it around a little bit, that with 3 midfielder in the friendlies, it has it's keeping all our players on their toes. But we really do need to try and find an experienced Premiership striker, I believe, just to help us around a little bit more. Right then, the side that's going to take on a QPR in the first game, we're going to have Lewis in goal. He's not been playing that bad in the friendlies, so we're just going to let him play on a little bit longer. Laird is going to be on the right side. We've got Vandenberg, Zuma and Devin at the back. We've got Cole, Bidstrup and Shenton. Bidstrup and Shenton do play very well. In fact, I'm tempted to do... No, I'm not. I don't want to have 2 Mazzellas if I can help it. So what I'll do, I'll have him as a playmaker, advanced playmaker on support instead. We've got Wright, Phillips and Lockett. And then we've got Lundulu up front, our star striker. 15 goals in 21 in the league. We are starting positively. It is QPR. We are playing bottom of the table as we do kick off straight away. We're lying 9th in the table. We are 7 points adrift off the playoff places as Vandenberg takes a free kick. He only passes it to Laird, who's right beside him. We do tend to play the ball from the back. Cole picks it up. Right, Phillips. Let's hope that none of them are too tired from the escapades in the friendlies as we just give that ball away. QPR just look like they want it a little bit more. We should control that. Zuma, play it out wide. Loads of room for Dev at the left hand side as he races down that line. He's still got it. He's still got it. He's still got it. Go and cross it in now. He's into Shenton, plays it to Bidstrup, and Bidstrup just blasts it over. That's the first shot we've had on goal. Coming up to half time, we're not really doing an awful lot. If we concede, I'd be really upset, but there's no reason why we should do, because we are on top of this game. 63% possession. Lundula just, all he had to do was play it into Cole's path there, and he could have had his second goal of the game, which he didn't want to do. Give him a little bit of a morale boost then. There's a lot more, and I believe in you. Let's do that. And with the right Phillips on that right hand side, we are going to bring in, I am very tempted with McKenniff. In fact, I'm going to bring Milinkovic. Them two can switch. Milinkovic, you can go inverted winger on attack. And Lockett, you can go on attack as well. I am tempted to push up another midfielder into the centre, just behind Lundulu. That's a great interception. Cole has it. Laird. I want to keep Cole on the pitch. He's playing really well as he has it again. Oh my word. It's disallowed. It's disallowed. That's a fantastic effort. He just got a foot on it somewhere, didn't he? He wasn't that far offside. Not originally. No, I disagree. Football Manager is playing with my mind. We are 5 points behind 6th position at the moment. We need another goal just to settle it, really. Devin plays it all the way back as we rebuild once again. Vandenberg plays into Shenton, who's got 2 people on him. Into Bidstrup, to Milinkovic. Cuts inside. He's going. Don't go for goal. He started off so well at the beginning of the season, Milinkovic. And it just seems to have gone by the wayside through that after that injury, actually. Right, we're going to bring in another one. Bidstrup can drop. And we're going to bring in, I am tempted with Markhelm, but we're going to bring in McKenniff in here. We'll see some of him. Well, as long as we don't mess up here as Laird gets the header away, we're not even attempting to run for that, are we? As QPR come at us yet again. They've not really had much to do. Oh, he's just missed a sitter there, Ote there. He's absolutely missed a sitter. And I'm not too particularly happy with this at all. Get creative. This is bottom of the table. We should have got there first, which we do. The McKenniff comes forward. He's getting caught though. Referee. He just got caught there. It's a great ball into the centre though. Look at that play, and he's just played it into the middle. Oh my word, we've just gone and they've pulled level. It's an own goal by Devon. How's that an own goal? I'm going to look again. Oh, he slid in, and Lewis, what on? You're a sweeper keeper, my friend. Oh, right, attacking last few minutes and push forward. I can't believe we're drawing with bottom of the table. An own goal, 10 minutes in to go. And that's it. Unless we get a chance here. Cole with a corner. Anybody? Vandenberg. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Absolute mayhem. And once again, we fail to win on screen. The draws just keep going on and on and on. And I'm not happy. Swansea away from home next. We've just drawn with bottom of the table. Denied by a late goal. An own goal as well. I'm not happy. Send the assistant to that. Why should you be getting a pay rise? That's 6 games now without winning, and we hadn't had one loss, 5 draws. That's all we're doing, and it's our home form again is letting us down. Cheltenham in offer for Leahy. It's a possibility we could let him go. Go on to the Swansea game in the FA Cup. We'll see you guys in a few seconds. As we prepare ourselves for the FA Cup third round, we're at the Liberty Stadium down in Swansea as we continue with our. Well, the back four has changed somewhat. Lewis is going to continue in goal. We've got Gasper, Vandenberg, Zuma and Coulson at the back. We've got Costello coming in for Bidstrup with Shenton and Cole. We'll just switch them around a little bit. Cole is going to, I think he's roaming today. I think he is just roaming slightly. And then Shenton and Costello. Or it could be Coles and Mazzella and Costello's roaming. I'm not quite sure. Mellor is going to come in on the right hand side. Lockett's continuing on the left. We can switch around. And Nundulu up front. We could do a few goals from him though. 4-3-3 formation from Swansea. Very, very bold indeed. 6 goals for him. Kazri, he's got 2 goals. Thomas, 1 goal. So it's, they are scoring goals between them, but not an awful lot. The man of the moment at the moment is Kelly. 6.98. Most assists with 4. So it's not that perfect, is it? But Lockett, 5 and 6. Lundulu, 15 and 2. So we have. You would expect us to try and come away with something here, though, wouldn't you? Swansea are a line mid-table, I think they are, or just below. So it's a cat and mouse game, really. It's a game, really. I think we should come away with something. I guess. Let's go out there, make a difference, and. Let's get ourselves into the next round. We need to be competitive in this game. So our board tell us. Board switched over to the far side with Kenny, who switches back into the middle. Aaron into the middle, and that's just wide. I'm rather worried that our goalkeeper Lewis just watched that go by. Villa are 2-0 up. Liverpool are 2-0 up at Stoke. Chelsea are 3-0 up after half an hour at Fulham. So there's no stopping some of these. Man United still 0-0 at home to Exeter. You would expect United to win that. If we can get this to a replay, that would be quite good as well. We should get some gate receipts. This one, oh, could we have got something out of that? Borja comes forward as Swansea have just. Thomas has just skinned his man, hasn't he? And oh my word, Lewis. I'm going to switch him to defend. Stay on your line. I'm rather worried what Lewis is going to do in this game. I'm still not comfortable with him in goal. Mellor, just get rid! Mellor's just messed it around. We have cut them back a little bit. Okay, we got away with that. We got away with it. Right, changing rooms. Remind the players there's no real pressure. You weren't that bad, but you can still improve. That's the way I am going. And we'll end that there. And I'm just going to change Lewis. Just defend. Mellor, you play up there and you nearly cost us that though, didn't you? Solanke, I'm tempted to bring him in as an anchor man at some point, possibly. We might have him as ball winning instead of Costello. I'm going to do that now actually. Make that substitution as we look to make inroads straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, the Swansea goalkeeper that is. He's just going to have his knock it up. What a goal kick! As we calmly pass it back to the goalkeeper. My heart is in my mouth there. Coulson down the left hand side. Lockett. Oh, beautiful turn and pace. Look at this. He's going straight across the pitch. Miller on the right hand side. He does have a go, and he has got one hell of a shot on him once he finds that path to goal. As a goal kick for Lewis, who just plays it out to Vandenberg as we go up the line, which is what we're telling our players to do. Miller down the line. I tell you what, he's playing our players into trouble once again, Miller is. And I am going to have to think about taking him off. And that's a goal. And that stems from a poor ball from Miller. He played our defender into all sorts of trouble there. And Kazri skips past his man, plays it inside into Thomas, who just left foots it, and Lewis. I knew I shouldn't really play Lewis at all. Right, we are going to have to go a little bit attacking at some point. Oh, Lock. We'll wait. We'll wait a minute though. Lock it, go on, son. Play it inside. Or not. You can crossboard, and Kazri's come forward now. Oh, he's just hit the post. We still have a chance, people. We have a chance. Miller, then go on, son. We are going to take Miller off. We're going to bring in Milinkovic. We're going to bring in Solanke down here. Just because I need you to do something. You are on support. Cole, you can play box to box. And Solanke, you can sit as an anchor man. Just sit in front of the defence a little bit there. I'm just worried about our defence as we look to try and do something here. Let's get the ball out. Let's knock it up. Vandenberg over the top. Or we play it wide. That can work for us. Coulson comes forward. Play it out wide to lock it. Coulson's going for goal. No, don't shoot. Why shoot? I didn't say shoot, did I? As I'm starting to panic a little bit now. Swansea are still coming at us as Lockett goes forward. He's going to get caught. Plays it to Slanky, sitting further back. Cole, out wide to Milinkovic, on goal. There was the opportunity. And Milinkovic, I think that's the first opportunity we've seen him in the past couple of games that he's actually got it on target. As Vandenberg just heads it well over, and we are coming into this game. We do have a corner. Cole, plant it on somebody's head. Zuma, pass it back to him. And once again, the ball goes wide. We are being competitive. Go on, 5 minutes to go. We're coming to the last seconds of the game. We're not really competing at all, or we go all out attack, and this is what happens. We lose 1-0 to Swansea. It's a poor goal to give away right at the death, and another mistake. Mella created that mistake. No two ways about it, as we bow out of the FA Cup again early doors. And that's a tough result to take. It has to be. But again, we're without a win on camera. Goddess Lundu worries. 10 hours of football without a goal. He's scoring loads of goals in the friendlies, and and for the league, he's not doing well at all. So we should be welcoming some of our players in now. Levitt, Simmons, and a couple of loanees are coming back. But in the league, we are struggling. Really are struggling. That's 7 games without a win in the league. As Rodgers gets sacked by Aston Villa. We're going to have another episode not too far away, I don't think. I think we may come back to... we've got 3 away games there. We may come back to Crystal Palace and Bristol City, 9th and 3rd. And let's see what we can do against them. So, despite the lack of goals once again, and despite the form that we have been running into, it just means we've just come unstuck yet again. Hopefully the new players that we have brought in, or maybe namely one, and then 2 of the guys that we've made permanent from being on loan, do settle in, and hopefully spur our team on to doing something. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe, and until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.